you're the one starting it.
Okay. It is...
Because otherwise it's kind of weird.
That's true. And we are live. Go ahead. One, two, three. We are live.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am the resident GM for this game. My name is Branor. And we are playing Storm King's Thunder. I'll have everyone introduce themselves. We'll start with Falco.
Hi, I'm Falco. I play Red. She's the best.
And then Arkin.
Hey, I'm Arkin Raptor. I'm playing Uthal Skywatcher Thuliaga, a Goliath Battlemaster fighter with the soldier background.
All right, and Deadly.
Hi, I'm Deadly. I'm playing Misha Fearless Thuliaga, brother of Skywatcher. I'm playing a Goliath Barbarian, Path of the Storm Herald. And I'm
All right. And then Sleepy Kodama.
I'm Sleepy, and I play Rincewind, who is a human wizard, loosely based on the character of the same name from the Discworld series.
All right. And we have Tarnier.
I'm Eternier. I play Cedric, the War Priest. Priest here.
Priest here.
And last and certainly not least, we have Corey.
Hi, I'm Corey. I'm playing Damaia. She is a dissipator warlock.
Very
All
cool.
right. And,
I don't even know what that means.
What's that?
So I don't even know what that means. I don't know what
A dissipator is a type of tiefling.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a subrace of tiefling.
All right, and just a refresher of where we were at last time. You guys are in a cave, kind of to the northwest of the town of Nightstone, a couple miles. You are in search of villagers that have fled the town and are potentially kidnapped at this point. You guys have entered the cave to find goblins and 2 ogres that were in the cave. Last thing you guys did before the end of the session was fight off a swarm of goblins and giant rats.
Fearless is still looking right. Good.
Last. You went robot. I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry, Fearless is still looking really ragged.
Yeah. So that's where you guys are right now. Let me move you guys to the correct map. And I swapped Cedric out for where Leaf's character was at. So he's in the same spot. And has a torch.
Thank you,
As the
Sid,
flying
for
purple.
having a torch.
As the flying purple baby takes one, he puts the other one right back in the other spot and leaves the torch.
Here,
Oh,
the
okay.
torch for you.
Right.
So you guys are right there.
Also, Deadly, I would recommend spending some hit dice because I can only heal you once if you need me to heal you. But you should probably spend some hit dice to get yourself back up.
Yeah, brother, I don't
Oh,
believe
nice.
that you should explore that cavern any further.
Sorry, Brainer, how long would you say it's been since we entered? Because I cast mage armor before we did.
You guys probably been in here for 15 minutes at this point.
Okay, so I still have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say 7.
It has nowhere been 8 hours.
Okay,
Right.
cool. Really noted.
All right. Can you turn down the anime in the background? The magical girl anime? You're fine.
All right, and it is currently Red's turn. since we were maintaining turn order while in here.
Oh yeah, you should probably add Cedric to the turn order.
Yeah, I'll replace you for where Leaf. Or yeah, Cedric will have to roll into the initiative. So let's reorder. Yep, back to red.
Where did the big boy goblin? Where did he go down? I think it was like right here.
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Red's gonna walk on over, and she's gonna search the boss goblin. See if she can find anything interesting.
Search Hark.
17.
He doesn't have anything on him other than his weapon
What
and
was his
clothing.
weapon?
I believe it was a. Let me look. Goblin. He had a scimitar on him. That was what he had.
Okay. Then I'll leave that where that is. I will. Red will ask. Is there anything down that way?
How much sight do you have?
I can see.
Where does your sight end?
There.
Okay, so you see a pathway going off this way, and then there's a big opening off to this side.
If I see those, then Red will be like, we should probably go down here and make sure this place doesn't have any more rats that'll sneak up behind us.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
All right. Anything else on your turn?
no.
All right. Cedric, it's your turn. You find yourself in a cave with your companions. You don't know how you got here.
Ah, what happened?
I think reality warped itself.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right.
I'm just gonna follow Red, so.
All right.
Yay.
Anything else? Or is that all you're going to do this turn?
That's it.
Okay. It is Skywatcher.
Okay. I would agree with the masked caster and try to squeeze through and see what we can see down this path. I believe we should explore further. If the goblin, that goblin boss was down here, there might be treasure. And also might be the villagers that we were looking for. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't trust the path to the left.
What was that?
I said I don't trust the path to the left here. What do I see in this cavern? What is that dotted line?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
See what you can see.
Oh, natural 1 all around.
Oh. You are blind.
Yeah.
Your,
rock.
your eyes
Yeah,
fall out of
You
your head.
you don't really see much. It just kind of looks like an empty
Squirrel.
area in the cave.
There's a. I believe someone should investigate that. I found one of the villagers. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's all my movement to get right there.
Right in front of you, you see the dead body of what you would assume to be a villager. Like right in front of you.
Can
It
I
looks
tell?
like the rats have been feeding on it.
Can I tell what killed her? The goblin or?
What was that? I can't. You're cutting out quite a
Sorry. Can I find out like what killed her? Was it a goblin or?
bit. She was probably killed by the rats.
Okay. There may be more villagers down here. And that's gonna be it for my turn.
All right. How loud were you saying there might be more villagers?
Definitely down the cavern.
Like, are you trying to be quiet or?
No, I was saying it pretty loudly, to be honest.
Okay. You hear a faint hello. Someone there.
Hello?
Kind of.
We came to protect the villagers
Kinda
of Greystone? Is that the name of the place called?
Nightstone.
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 We came for the villagers of Nightstone. Are you there?
Came from over here. Roughly, you would assume. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, Rincewind, frightened at the thought of being left alone in these caves, is going to dash up through his companions. Would you say it takes like double movement to move through their spaces?
No, you can move through ally space unhindered.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I'm up behind Skywalker. Oh, I kind of fucked up my thing. I'm
It's
gonna get
okay. I, the other squishy, will protect you.
up. No, this guy has like some super skills with his shield. And he's a
Yeah.
lot
You're right.
efficient at doing it. So I'm up behind Skywatcher and just kind of like lean in towards him. That's my turn.
All right. Anything else? Or is that all you're gonna do in your turn?
That's it. Yeah, just dashing up there and.
Okay. Damaia, is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... I'm going to go ahead and move up the direction that he was talking. And move there. Did I hear where the village... Oh, did I hear where
No.
the village was coming from?
It was faint enough for him where he was at. You didn't hear. Nobody else heard it.
Then I'm going to do that, and...
But you did hear him shouting hello.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Misha, is your turn. Deadly.
All right. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 11. 8, 9. All right, that's good. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Dudley, we managed to take a short rest, so I would recommend spending some hit dice here, not the tiny bit of HP you have.
Oh, we did do a short rest.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Letting
we're in a
that
short
sleep.
rest right now. So, yeah, you might want to expend some hit dice.
But that also means you wouldn't be able to do your double movement because it would take an action to bandage yourself.
well,
And
I
heal
wasn't
up.
going to do that. I was just going to check and see. Doesn't my rage come back after a short rest?
No,
No,
long rest.
rages are long rest.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm cool. I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm just going to move up and say, hey. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Red, is your turn.
Hey, it's gonna walk on over here. Does she see? Could she see and see if there's anything weird about this area, spot here?
Yep. Make a perception check.
Perception. 19. Yeah.
All right, so
19.
nothing so far on the ground, but when you look up, you see that there is essentially a naturally formed chimney that leads all the way up to the top of the hill, and you deduced that if you guys had searched the area a little bit for a longer period of time, you could have actually climbed down it. And
So
then
it
enter the cave
goes
through
over
here.
the surface. It goes over
Yeah.
the surface.
Yep.
Oh, okay. She
Okay.
will say, guys, there's a hole in the ceiling that can get us all the way up and out of here. If anyone's good at climbing, we could use that.
Yeah, that would be useful to get the commoners out of here safely.
Let's go. We're gonna move up over here. I should move up here. And that'll be where she ends.
All right. Cedric, it's your turn. All alone in the back.
Just gonna move and follow them. That's it.
All right. Skywatcher is back to you.
I'm gonna put away my sword and my shield, hold out both my hands, now seeing that there's a villager in Fearless's torchlight. I'm gonna call back to the and say, cleric, watch our backs. And how do you do the cool yellow thing? Q?
Or right click while holding left click.
Yeah, you gotta start dragging your token and then Q.
Oh, that does not work for me.
So,
That
yeah.
has not worked for me. Sorry. I
So
didn't mean to-
the way it works is when you move your token, you hit right click to pull up the arrow, and then you hit right click again to lock it into one spot and continue moving.
Right click or Q.
Or you can hold Q after you play.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always just found right click easier with the mouse.
Press both at the same time. Oh yeah, I can. It doesn't. Oh, I have to do it at the same time. I can't do it after.
All right, I'm gonna get up to
There
here
you go.
with both of my hands up. I say, "We are here to rescue you. We mean you no harm."
So you don't see you see a pit in front of you.
I see a pit in front
It's
of me.
hard for it to.
Oh, I don't see the actual person right there.
Yeah, the north end is Oh wait, maybe it's not a pit. The north end of the cave is a small cave where you would assume the boss has kept prisoners before feeding them to his giant rats.
Are there like stalagmites that are barring passage or something? Like these little guys?
Yeah, not stalagmites. It doesn't look like. It looks like it's a barred opening.
Like actual metal bars?
Yeah, they're just kind of shoved into the ground and blocking the path, and then a gate is in there, but it's not really. I mean, it's got stuff holding the gate shut that would make it a little difficult, like it's almost tied shut.
Okay. Can I try to force open the gate? Or break
Yeah, make a strength
apart?
check.
I'm actually going to break apart what's holding the gate instead of trying to just force open the gate.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. DC
Alright.
10. It's not difficult.
Yeah, but I got -1 fan check. I'm
Just
just going
take
to try to
some skill.
force open the gate. I'm just going to try to force open the gate with the strength.
Okay.
17.
And that is enough to do it. You're able to rip the door essentially off of the hinge. It's not a very good gate.
How many of you are here?
Just there's just one woman in there.
Come with us. We'll get you out of here.
She introduces herself as Lady Verona Nandar's lady in waiting. Daphne Featherstone.
Daphne. It's great to meet you, Daphne. I am Skywatcher, my brother Fearless. We also have Masked Caster, Cleric, Demon Woman, and Tall Caster.
Yeah, she is terrified at this point that she's not even going to take an effort to remember names. She's just wants to get out of here.
Okay. Do you happen to...
She's a little nervous around you and Fearless because of the giant attack that she's kind of afraid of tall people at this point.
I understand. Yeah. In common, I'm going to tell Fearless we should not speak in giant. I'm going to whisper to Fearless that we should not speak in giant in front of her, lest we scare her.
All right. So you have found one villager at this point.
How many of you are in this cave?
She doesn't know the exact number, but she knows there is a lot of people from the town in the cave somewhere. But she also mentions that there is a creature in the cave as well.
Oh, fun.
The goblins seem to be scared of. So that you guys should be extra careful to rescue everyone before the creature can get to them.
All right, fear not. We'll take care of this creature, and we'll find the rest of the villagers.
All right. Rincewind, it's your turn.
Okay. Did I hear that conversation?
Yes.
I was pretty loud about it, yeah. Especially when
Okay.
introducing you guys.
I guess I'm just gonna just group up and look around the room and make sure there's nothing that we miss while we're here. There's.
Ooh, not that great.
I'm guessing I don't find anything that you haven't already found.
You're searching the area,
Yeah, just trying to.
or looking through the area. So, there's a 10-foot high cave. There's a collection of weapons and shields that you would guess belong to the captured villagers, judging by the quality of the weapons. It is in the western alcove behind some rocks over here.
Okay, maybe I'll grab them because we have a bag of holding in this game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab them and put them in whoever has the bag of holding. That way, once we find the villagers, we can arm them. In case
Yeah,
they-
arming
Alright,
the
you
villagers
find-
would definitely be a good idea.
You find 9 spears, 5 clubs, 2 daggers, and 6 wooden shields.
Okay.
I'm trying to imagine Rincewind like holding all of that, like trying
Yeah,
to.
just skinny Ritter, just trying to yeah.
I would assume he would have just said, "Hey, there's a bunch of weapons over here," and you guys would have gone and picked them up.
You said 9 spears, 2 daggers, and what else was in it?
9 spears, 5 clubs, 2 daggers, and 6 wooden shields.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be it. Just wait for the rest of the party before I move out. I don't want to go anywhere by myself.
All right, Damaia, it is your turn. Corey.
Or you're muted. And,
Sorry, I muted myself. I'm sorry. I forgot I had muted myself for a moment. Okay, so while they're exploring that, I'm gonna go look down here. I'm assuming I heard the conversation about the strange creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna also cast. Okay, so we're level 3 now, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so then I'm correct with having level 2 spells. Alright, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself, and that will stay active until the other two images dissipate. So,
Or for 1 minute.
It's for
the
1
three
minute.
just 1 minute. Yeah. As I walk down that way.
Okay.
Do I notice anything weird as I'm walking down there? Anything on the walls or
Make
anything that would indicate a creature down this direction?
make a perception check. 21. So you don't notice anything about a creature, but you do see that there's a large rock blocking what looks to be a path over here.
Back up here.
Yeah, just right here. You can kind of see the edge of the rock.
Okay. I'm gonna yell then as well. We might have some stuff down here. Let's check out these paths.
All right. So she's going to move to here. And she's going to see the body of one of her friends and is going to start crying. All right, Fearless, it's your turn. Deadly.
I was unmuting myself.
Okay.
So, I am going to. All right, first of all, out of character, who's got the damn bag of holding?
Probably Red does. Hang on. Because she used it to pull out the healer's kit when everyone was dying on the docks.
Well, I am going to step over to Red, and I'm going to tell her, hand me one of those potions of healing out of our bag.
Okay. Or, better idea. I could just heal you.
Or you could just hand me a potion.
Well, my healing, the potions will go away once you use them, but I can get my healing back when we take a rest. So
Pick one.
okay. And then I imagine Red's turn would come around.
All right. And it is Red's turns next.
What does Red's mask look like?
It's a fox mask.
I know, but like, I didn't know
It's
what
got,
expression she was putting on right now. I didn't know what expression she was putting on right now.
Oh yeah, she's kind of like her head tilts and kind of the eyes crinkle up a bit, like she's thinking. And she's gonna pop him and here, take 13 health back.
This is gonna
Thank you.
boop his nose and cure his wounds.
Yep. There.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, did Damaia called out that there's stuff down that way?
Yes.
Hello! And that's Red's turn.
All right. Cedric, it's your turn.
Cedric's going to approach the villager and offer to read her friend her rights.
She would appreciate that.
Can I pray to Tyr to be able to cast ceremony for?
Let's see. What does ceremony do?
I don't have it prepared, but I can put it in the chat if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
It does take an hour to cast.
Yeah, it's a ritual, so.
If Funeral rite. You
Do you
touch
have
one
powdered
corpse,
silver?
target can't become undead.
I need components.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25 gold's worth of powdered silver.
Which the spell uses.
I don't know. I don't know what my base gold is. I only have 10 gold, so I don't guess so.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to use ceremony, but you would be able to.
Can I just bullshit some
pray.
rights for her?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Cedric, you may want to check the party loot. I'm sure everyone wouldn't mind.
We do have
Just
silver,
saying.
but it's not powdered. You'd have to.
Yeah.
We've also got gold.
It
Yeah,
has to
but-
be powdered silver, and he didn't buy powdered silver at this point.
Yeah, we need to find a place to buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a fuck ton of stuff in the party loot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we have platinum pieces.
Yep.
And 7
Yes, we've
muffins.
got lots of.
Mm-hmm.
Muffins.
Yep.
A block of cheese.
1,100 gold piece gems.
Yeah, once we
I've
find
been doing
a
my best to keep up with it.
once we find
Does reading
town,
the villager her friend's rights console her any?
Yeah, she seems to have calmed down a little. Is there
I'm
anything
gonna
else
ask
you'd like
her,
to do? Oh, okay, go ahead.
We do have silver
if she
jar.
knew where her other friends were.
She doesn't know exactly. They took her through the cave, and they didn't have torches with them when they brought her here. So she has no idea of the layout of the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna point her towards the place where she could get out.
She is not going to leave your guys' side. She does not want to wander off on her own.
Okay, that's the end of Cedric's turn.
Okay. Skywatcher's your turn.
all right, I'm gonna walk up to. Sorry, what was her name?
Her name is Daphne Featherstone.
Daphne. I'm sorry for your loss, Daphne. And I will take out my bedroll out of my backpack and cover the corpse with my blanket and ask Daphne what is her name.
She says her name was Darthag.
We shall bury Darthag with honor.
Darthag Olgar.
And I will pick up Darthag over my shoulder and tell her that it's best that we get you out of here as quickly as possible. Arm yourself. We've found a way to get you out quickly and safely.
She looks at. Are you handing her a weapon, or what are you doing?
I'm asking, Tallcaster, will you enter a weapon of her choice?
She does not want a weapon. She is not a fighter.
It's probably best that you arm
She
yourself.
says that there were guards. She said there were guards with them when they came in. They're better at using the weapons. She is afraid she'll end up hurting herself if she has a weapon.
All right, I understand. The untrained can do that. Do I need to make a strength check or something to hold up the corpse?
No, it's not resisting you in any way. It's a corpse, and you have enough strength to
Right.
pick it up. I'm
Okay.
not going to have you roll for that one.
You have fucking nonsense carry weight.
Yeah, that's true. Is that going to
Yeah,
restrict
and
my
it's not
movement
like-
in any way?
You won't be able to fight while carrying it,
Right.
or do any other kind of like a strength or dex. If you did a dex check or save for anything, it would be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And for strength checks, you would have to put the body down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so you are able to carry
I'm definitely,
it, but you
I'm definitely
can't do
going
much
to.
with it.
So it's wrapped in my blanket, and I'm carrying it over my shoulder.
All right.
And says, "If you refuse to leave, then follow close behind." And I will go. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Rincewind, it is your turn.
Okay, he's just going to kind of try and stay with the party. Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Did we put the things in the party loot? The weapons?
Yes.
Doctor did.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if that went to the bag of holding or not.
Can I look around and make sure there's not any like traps in the hallway as far as I could see?
Make a perception check.
Triggered. Oh, that's not.
That is persuasion.
Please.
I'll
don't
take
say
your-
that.
It happens all the time.
I'll take the rolls, so it would be a 14. Doesn't look like this hallway's trapped. Or sorry, no, that would actually be the other way around. It would be 18. Yeah, you still don't see anything. Just the rock blocking an entrance way right here.
Oh, can I try and push it too, or?
Yeah, make a athletics check.
So Rincewind just kind of seeing a rock is gonna
Do we see anything behind the rock?
try and just kind of like
Mm.
push on it.
You just see the rock
You kinda
It's-
see
it's-
it,
trying to block it. A 6 is not enough.
Does
it
wiggle
does
at
not
all,
budge.
Or is it just am I just like pushing out like nothing?
It seems to rock a little, but you're not strong enough to be able to, or you weren't strong enough to be able to push it out of the way.
So we roll to defeat it and just end my turn.
All right, Damaia, it is your turn. Corey,
Yes.
this is your turn.
Did the rocket move then?
Rock has not been moved.
Rock has not been moved. Okay. I probably can't move it, so I'm gonna continue to explore down the. Oh wait a minute. I was already down here, wasn't I? Alright.
All right, you've moved into that area.
Do I see anything here?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, we're not very perceptive today.
No.
Red
So you see an ankle-deep stream of water pouring through a narrow tunnel in the west wall. It is forming a small pool in an otherwise empty cave.
Is there anything in the pool?
Nope, there doesn't appear to be anything in
Oh.
the pool.
Also, that would have been higher because he has the Raven Queen thing, which adds his charisma modifier to perception checks. So
Oh yeah, you have the raven on your shoulder.
yeah, so plus 4, I believe, if I remember correctly about the stats. So
39.
which it still isn't that great, but you know it's something.
Yeah.
Whoops, that's not what I meant.
Yep. So it's essentially just an empty little cave with a stream flowing in.
Yuga Fak.
That's it.
All right. It is the villager's turn. She is going to.
She has a name.
Said she. It is just a general villager turn. She's gonna move to there, and that's it. Fearless, is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna need you people to move.
You are able to move through allied
Yeah,
space.
we're definitely
Yeah,
letting
but I
you
can't
move.
stand on an ally and move this damn rock.
Can Rincewind step out of the way?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm kind of in a wall. I'll move it over.
Alright. So, undoubtedly, they want this rock moved.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's going to be strength.
Athletics.
Oh, my bad. Athletics would have been okay, but well, strength is athletics, but okay.
Yeah, but it has different.
Yeah,
I move it anyways.
Yeah. So you're able to move the rock out of the way.
Yep, move rock. And I would.
So let's.
Can I stand in the doorway and look in? See what we
Make a
got?
perception check. See if you can see what's inside. You are able to see a couple chests inside of the cave.
Mine. I want to check the chest.
Okay. You've already used your action this turn, though.
No. No one can get by me. My chest. My chest.
It is Red's turn.
Red will ask back, are we heading to the entrance of the cave, or are we continuing exploring what's happening?
Go away. Go away.
Yeah, she's just asking back to the rest of the party, like, are we going back to the entrance? Are we continuing exploring? What are we doing?
If there's treasure, I believe we should take it off these goblins.
Okay.
We also need to find the villagers. We could be anywhere in this case.
Yeah, they probably
Okay,
have the
I'm gonna
villagers'
go-
belongings in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go catch up with Damaia then. And she's gonna walk down this away.
Oh, okay. I was inferring that you go check the chests, but whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
Deadly just opened the cave.
Fearless was very, it's my chest, mine. And so Red doesn't want to challenge him on that.
But Red has the bag of holding.
Oh yeah. Actually, excellent point. Yeah. Red will. Could I retcon that by chance?
I will let you retcon that.
Yeah,
Can I
she will
crush
walk
it?
up. She will walk up and try and check the chest.
All
Can
right.
I crush Red's head now?
No,
Nope.
please.
Yeah, he can do
I
whatever he
just saved
wants.
your life.
Where is? So make a investigation check.
All right. Ha. 15.
All right, you're able to find 12 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, or 55 silver pieces, sorry,
Oh, 55. Okay.
and 87 copper pieces that were loosely in the chests. You also find a matching pair of silver salt and pepper shakers.
Nice.
You would estimate that individually they're worth about 10 gold pieces, but as a set, they're worth about 25.
Ooh, you gotta have the matching set. All collectors need the matching set.
25.
You're also able to find a blood-stained leather case containing a complete set of thieves' tools.
Fine.
Somebody's excited.
There's also a holy symbol. You're able to make a religion check to see if you identify it. It's good enough. It is a holy symbol of Sylvanus.
Awesome,
It is
man.
carved from wood and inlaid with gold. It is worth about, you would estimate, about 25 gold pieces.
Awesome, man. She's pocketing the holy symbol and the thieves' tools.
And last but not least, I'm trying to find the stupid table. I need you to roll a D100.
I never made holding! 99!
Why would we need 2 bags of holding?
Why not?
I
one
want it!
full.
91!
91 so
I'm
pretty
trying
good.
to find this stupid table.
Are you looking in the DM guide?
I know it's in the
That's good.
DMG.
It's like
This is chapter
page.
7.
It's like page 180 something. Or...
It says 133, but I don't see the stupid table.
Keep scrolling down to
These are all
magic table A or B or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm looking at that section. I'm not seeing the table.
It may be further down than it actually says it is.
I'm actually looking in the book. Maybe I'm not. There it is. I wasn't far enough back. 91. What class are you?
I am a warlock.
You are a warlock.
Lord's over there something.
We do have a wizard, though.
Yes.
Rincewind, make a... Oh, let me get back to... Crap, I need my player handbook. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta grab the right book. I mean, I'm still here, but
Right.
I'm moving to grab my book.
Yeah.
Crushy red.
Why?
Silvered longsword.
Do you have something that uses lockpicks or a god or the symbol of a god?
Cedric peeps around the corner. Did someone say symbol of the god?
Yes, it's not your god. Let me have it.
Okay.
Do you actually say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you roll a number other than like what's a normal dice roll? Like, can you do like a 1d34?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Rincewind, roll a 1d34.
Just /R 1d34.
With the space /R space 1d34.
Space, yeah.
13. You find a spell scroll of gentle repose.
Ooh. Oh, now I see why you have to go into the player's handbook and stuff. Yeah. But you're not including Xanathar's Guide to Everything spells. Could have been one of those.
I'm just including player's handbook.
I'm joking.
At this point.
Joking.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Gentle repose.
Oh, it is
The
level 2. So we.
Ooh, that would even be useful right now.
Yeah.
because I am carrying a
If
corpse.
I had any gold pieces in time to learn it, copied into my spellbook, it would be.
Yeah.
Let me double check how
I mean, it
spellbook.
takes an hour and 50
And-
gold if it's not your School of Magic, which I doubt you're a necromancer, so.
I'm not an necromancer, I'm an illusionist. Does anyone want to lend me 50 gold? I have nothing.
We
I
have it
really
in
have
party
no
loop.
gold.
We'll loan it. We'll loan it when we have time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when we are
um,
able to buy the supplies, when we actually find a town with some sort of shop.
Yeah.
Take the copy of it. No, I don't.
Oh, I don't have proficiency with these tools. Damn it. Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Soon.
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 Future. The future holds great things.
All right.
Yeah, Red will pocket the holy symbol and the thieves' tools, and then and tell everybody everything that was in there, and that she's taking the thieves' tools and the holy symbol.
All right. And it is Cedric's turn.
Cedric's gonna move over here. Peep in here, nothing in here. Okay, I assume running back and forth probably used all his movement, so.
That's all your moving is just there.
I was looking to see if there was anything else, but I don't have anything else to do. And I guess running back and forth would have used all my movement, so.
Okay.
You can use a dash action to go double your movement.
I don't really have anywhere to dash to.
Who just dropped?
I did. I had to
Oh.
refresh, and it fucking took me to Curse of Strahd for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know why it keeps doing this. Whenever I refresh the page, it takes me to a different Roll20 game.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Huh. All right, Skywatcher, is your turn.
I will call out to Red and say, what god is a symbol of?
Sylvanas. And please don't take it. I want it, please.
Daphne, is Sylvanas precious to your village?
Oh, you asked Daphne that, sorry.
We gotta see who Sylvanas is to begin with.
The god of wilderness. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she is too, like, attached to the idea. Like, she knows there are people in her village that worship Sylvanas, but she doesn't.
Okay. I'm gonna go...
Her town is a free-minded town where anybody can worship whoever they want.
Even Asmodeus, we found out.
Yeah. Did you guys ever ask about that translation?
No, we never found out because I don't think. Oh no, well she read it, but we never asked her.
Who? Damaia?
Yeah, Damaia. We never asked her what the translation said.
What translation?
Yeah, I don't think you guys ever asked. I don't think you guys ever asked.
There was a cult room, and Damaia read the translation, but we never asked her what the translation said.
She wasn't there when you guys saw it. You guys wrote it down.
Oh, yeah, we wrote it down, but we never gave it to her. Right.
Yeah, do you speak Infernal, Damaia?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. I'm glad we wrote it down. I'm gonna continue my movement and go... back out into the main cavern.
Falling rocks. Just kidding. All right. Anything else, or is that all your movement and
No, that was my dash action.
everything? All right. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, Rincewind is gonna leave whatever is left in that room for can't remember his name, Fearless, and he's gonna follow Shield Bro. Which way did Shield Bro go? Wait, we're splitting the. I'm gonna stay with the other caster, Damaia. Oh, actually, no, I'm just gonna stay here. No, I'm gonna come up with Damaia and stand next to her.
These casters must stick together.
Now, is there anything else in this room?
It looks like it's Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in the room.
Okay. And I'll use what's left of my movement because I guess I was dashing to move this far. Sorry, heading back towards the main room after shield broke, seeing if there's nothing. And that's it.
All right, Damaia, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and then, since I already seen part of this before, I'm gonna dash out and go back into the main room, since they're exploring all of that. And dashing is twice my normal feet, right?
Right.
That's correct.
Yes.
Alright, so 25, 45. Do we notice anything in this pool over here? That should be my 60 feet.
You guys had explored it earlier. There wasn't anything
Okay.
of significance with the pool other than that it is not drinkable.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just continue. I'm gonna end there because it's my feet. But I'm gonna end up moving this direction.
Yeah, non-potable. So it is Daphne's turn, so she is going to...
What are you watching? Huh? What are you watching? Over or some shit like that. Oh.
She's going to move to there. She's pretty much sticking with Skywatcher, even though she's terrified of him. He seems kind enough. Alright, it's Fearless's turn.
I like that. Skywatcher's pleased.
I am going to pull out my Warhammer and I think I'm going to crush Red's head.
No, don't do that.
Just playing. I'm just playing. Jesus Christ. Even though I thought about it a couple of times. And
There wasn't any weapons, you probably weren't interested anyways.
matter.
All the weapons were up top in the other area.
Nope.
That you guys have already looted.
I'll be right back.
11, 12. I'm going to use my dash action to move past my brother while flicking his damn ear and say, bitch.
That would take an action.
Flicking an ear would take an action?
Yes.
Oh my
It's an
god.
attack. It's an attack.
Oh my god, it's not a bonus action? Fine, I'll just do the dash and be done with it. I'm done.
It's Red's turn.
Red is alone, and she's not a fan of being alone. She's gonna.
I am back.
Okay. Hi, Rincewind. This way. We're going this way. Ha! I did it. I'm here now. And that's Red's
All right.
turn.
Cedric, is your turn. Tarnia. Tarnia, are you there?
You might be muted.
Yeah,
Might
sorry.
be muted. Yeah. It is your
Wasn't
turn.
paying attention.
It is Cedric's turn.
Okay, that's all my movement.
All right. Skywatcher, is your turn.
Skywatcher's going to turn to Daphne and say, would you mind if I lay your friend near the entrance to the cave so that we may move unhindered Yeah, she is in a safe place, and we'll take her back to the town to be buried in the cemetery.
Yeah, she seems like she'd be fine with that. She's still gonna stick with you though, because she doesn't want to get caught by goblins again.
Okay, so
And then she turns into a giant.
Oh no!
that's
And then
30 feet.
and then it turns out she was the mimic.
It's probably an action to drop the body, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be. If you're gonna set it down carefully, it would be.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and dash to the entrance. About right here.
That's where you're gonna place the body.
Yeah, probably
So
against here.
Darthag.
Well, I haven't placed it down yet because it hasn't been my. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just put it there just so we know.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, Rincewind is gonna follow into the main room. Okay, which way did the tall? Oh, you want to go? I'm gonna fall after shield. Here. And I'm just gonna hold. That's it.
All
You know,
right.
you can go diagonal, right?
Yeah, I do. That was just kind of how the. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I was as I was going through. I guess the.
Yeah.
All right, Damaia, it is your turn.
We didn't search to the right, correct?
No, not yet.
Over here,
Yes.
you have not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go there, which means I
Okay.
see people and things.
Let me see exactly how it's written. That is area 4. Get back to the cave section. Area 4 is a short tunnel leads to a sunken cavern where you hear the echoes of flapping wings. There's a 10-foot high ledge surrounding the pit. Make a perception check.
Do I hear the flapping wings then?
Yeah, it's not quiet.
Okay.
You don't see anything on top of the cliff right now.
That should.
That would be
I get plus 4 to that, so it'd be 14.
Oh,
Okay, then yeah, you see movement up top, and you think you see the shapes
Okay.
of people.
I'm
By
going
the
to
way-
call back to the group and be like, hey guys, I think I found people. Let's get over here.
How
by the way,
loudly are you saying this?
Hopefully loud enough for them to, well, I mean, I'm going to be like, yo guys, get over here.
Yeah, we can't see
When
where you are.
Shout out. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
and when you shout out, a swarm of bats come flying out of the central area and obscure the entire area.
well, it was nice knowing you, Damaia.
Yeah.
Hey, they got to get through my duplicates yet before they can hit me.
By the way, there's actually a way you can add that +4 so it automatically parses into your perception. If you go to the cogwheel up on the top right and then scroll down, you can put a +4 modifier in perception. So it just always applies.
Oh, okay.
Just so you don't have to continually remember the +4, so it's automatic.
So let's.
There you go.
+6.
Let's mark This entire area is filled with bats.
Okay, so try to remove them.
You're trying to do what?
I'm trying to just kill a bunch of the bats. So can I just use burning hands in that entire area?
You're not going to kill all the bats. You'll kill a bunch of bats, but there's like thousands of bats.
Wow.
And you would deduce even if you killed a bunch, they would just refill with more bats.
Okay.
Would Skywatcher have experience with caves and bats? Do you think?
Has he been to caves much?
Well, he lived in the mountains and led raiding
That's
parties.
different though,
Yeah, so I don't.
because usually they're in the top of mountains,
Yeah, so
not like in mountains.
okay. I didn't know if he would be able to give advice.
All right, villager. She's going to. Daphne is going to move up here with you.
Okay, cool.
All right, Fearless, it is your turn.
So where's the bats at?
They're over with Damaia.
That general direction.
This.
Not that
Yeah,
direction. No, she's in the northwest.
You you roughly know where Damaia went, maybe in like this area, but you have no idea where the actual bats are.
Oh, she went she went this way.
Yeah, she went northwest. Northeast, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
east and west.
Yeah, I thought she was still in that little area down there.
No,
Okay.
She went off on her own little journey.
she was one of the first to run out.
Which always works out for Corey.
6.
What works out for me?
Going on your own little adventures.
Going off on your own.
You know.
I'm gonna use the dash action and I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Yeah, you see bats pouring out of the entrance over where Damaia's at. And they're swarming and circling and flapping all over the place.
Wonderful.
Let me... Okay. Alright, it's Red's turn.
Ooh, what? Red's gonna run on over here. Bats? What's happening? Why are there bats there?
I'm gonna tell her I heard heard and saw shapes, and I called out for you guys to come check it out with me.
Gotcha.
That looks humanoid, so I might have found the villagers or something else. We'll find out.
Does it look like we could try and run through those bats?
So you can try to move into the bats, but your visibility is going to reduce to pretty much nothing.
I see. Okay.
Do they seem to be
And I saw the
effective?
cliff, right? So I'm gonna tell them about the. Looks like.
My main question is: do they look like they will prevent us from walking through them, or are they just going to obscure
No.
vision? Okay, good.
Does nothing prevents you from walking through them. It's not like they're forming a wall,
I see. All right,
but it is a bunch of bats.
Yeah. Oh, does it look like they would attack us if we try to move past them? Is that something I could tell?
You don't know that at this point.
Okay. Then Red will stand on there and be ready.
Okay. Cedric, is your turn.
Cedric's just going to follow Red.
Always good plan.
All right. Anything else you're gonna do on your turn, or is that it?
I think that's it.
All right, Skywatcher, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to set down Darthag. What was her name?
Darthag.
The unfortunate.
Darthag Orgar.
So her parents
she a-
hated her.
Yeah, was she a half-orc or a human, or what was going on there?
She is a human, I believe.
So
her parents
there's
just hated her.
Daphne and Darthag, and they were friends.
Daphne and Darthag.
I'm gonna turn to Daphne and says, "It looks like there's trouble to the northeast. Will you come with me?" And I hold out my hand to have her travel with me, so she doesn't get lost. Does she take my hand?
No, she won't at this point, but she is definitely sticking close to you.
Okay. I understand. That's fine. I'll stay within distance, so you can still see me.
Because you remember, her village got attacked by giants. She's still a little wary around tall people.
I'll still keep you in
tall folk.
Lamp distance, or in torchlight distance.
Yeah, she when she moves, she's basically just right on your heel, but just keeping turn order. So, anything else on your turn, or are you gonna move, or?
I'm gonna move right there and keep her within torchlight, so she's not just left in the dark. That's gonna be it for my turn.
Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, so I just saw everybody else move up here, right? Stalagmites.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yes, they went around that way.
Okay. Seeing that most of the party went this way, I am gonna follow. Let's see, it doesn't like one diagonal for some. Do I see anybody? Oh, I do see people. And I'm just gonna head this way, and that's that would be about as far as I can make it. And what do I see from here?
So you'll see 4 of your companions over here. There's the pond over here, and there's a bunch of bats pouring out over here. And kind of flying up and back around and circling. And all right, Damaia, is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to go through the bat.
Okay. You take.
Cliff, right? I did see the cliff.
You see the what?
I saw the cliff before the bats came out, right?
Yeah, you saw a 10-foot ledge.
Okay, so I'm going to call back and say there is a ledge in here, so be careful. And I'm going to...
It's 10 foot up, not 10 foot down.
Oh, there's a ledge in front of us. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I thought you meant it was down. So I'm going to attempt to get to where that ledge is.
All right, you take 1 point of piercing damage for entering the bat space.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm back.
And then I'm going to... What?
Sorry, I was gone. I'm back now.
And I have an explorer's pack that would have like a hook and stuff for me to try to climb up, correct?
I think that's a Dungeoneer's pack.
Yeah. An explorer's pack does have rope and stuff, though.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to take the rope and latch it up top around something to pull myself up.
Yeah, it has rope.
I could probably jump up there, but I'm following my. Hold on.
So yeah, you would have to make a athletics check to climb.
Her ultimate skill.
You aren't able to quite make it up. The bats seem to get in your way as you're trying to climb.
Okay. Then I guess that's my turn.
What do you have? An
All right.
explorer's pack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only has rope.
And torches and rations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. That was Daphne's turn. 1d6. Okay. Fearless, it is your turn.
What was the 1d6 for?
Don't worry about it.
To freak
I don't
freak
like
us out.
secrets. No secrets. All right, I'm gonna go over here and in next to Damaia,
Okay.
and I'm sure I'm gonna take a hit point.
Yep, you take 1 hit point piercing damage.
Do they seem affected by the torchlight at all? By the torches?
No, they still flutter in and out of the torchlight. They're not affected by it.
And I am going to. I guess I got to climb up this thing to get to the people.
Yes. Takes a athletics check. So you're able to climb up to the top.
Yay! All right.
But
Yay.
you see kind of the shape of one person immediately to the north of you, but that's all you, and one person kind of to your southeast. But they're hunkered down trying to protect themselves from the bats.
I'm going to say, is anyone in here?
They can't hear you because of the sound of fluttering wings.
I'm yelling.
Yeah, the noise from the bat wings is like overpowering.
I'm just gonna sit down then and just wait until the bats dissipate.
All right. It is Red's turn.
Damaia called out that there was a ledge that went up, right?
She did, but it was make a perception check to see if you're able to hear it over the bats.
Oh, right. That's a 9.
Yeah, you were not able to hear Damaia. You just heard bat wings.
Red's gonna look back at look at the swarm of bats, look at the rest of the cave, and just kind of turn back and forth a few of them, kind of turn back and forth from them a few times, and and she's gonna walk in.
Okay, you take 1 point piercing damage.
Does my face smack into a wall?
No,
No.
you walk up essentially to Damaia.
Oh well, she was gonna. So I bump into Damaia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not this way, and this hurts. And that's Red's turn.
All right. Cedric, it is your turn.
Okay, I want to walk up next to Fearless. Can I use my shield to block the bats?
Shield's not going to help you because they're flying all around you. They're getting in the cracks and.
Okay.
It's like a wall of bats.
It is cloud of daggers, but bats.
Essentially, yeah. So you find a cliff in front of you.
Can I climb it?
You can attempt to make an athletics check.
Oh. That's
You were not able to. Yeah, you were not able to climb it. All right, Skywatcher, is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stay within torchlight distance of.
Yeah, she is tailing you, so you can make the movement that you're gonna make, the full length. She's moving on her
Okay.
turn, but
One, two.
she's essentially just right behind you the whole time.
Right, but I didn't want her to feel. I didn't want her to be left out in the darkness, you know?
Yeah.
Skywatcher wouldn't do that. So, that's going to be the end of my turn. Did I hear that there are possible people in the...
You were too far away.
And the
to
bats sort of
hear over the sound of the bats. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay. Move up. Some seeing every fear. Just a question for you as as a DM. Minor illusion just says object. Would I be able to create like a non-moving creature within a 5-foot space? Like an animal.
Yeah, it wouldn't be moving and it wouldn't make any noise.
Well, that's the thing is I have the illusion savant thing because I'm an illusion.
Oh yeah.
So I can add a sound.
Okay.
So yeah, like I want to cast like minor illusion up kind of towards the bats. Maybe as what's in the other game? What's the like big cat? Is it a jaguar or a
Panther?
A panther. I want to make like a 2D panther and make it like panther growl as if it's coming at the bats.
Okay.
To try and like make them go away.
So the bats with their echolocation are able to tell that it's not real. And they are unaffected by it.
Okay. Yes, that was my action, so that's it.
All right. Damaia, it is your turn. I think you're muted again, Corey.
No, he's not.
No, he's definitely not.
What was that?
He just doesn't pay
It is your
attention.
turn.
No, my roommate was saying something. Okay, did anybody drop a rope yet, or I have to try to athletics check up there again?
No one has dropped a rope at this point. Only one person's made it up there, and he just sat down. That is enough to be able to climb. You are on top of the cliff.
And I'm going to attach a rope to something sturdy up there and drop it down so everybody else.
Make a perception check with the disadvantage.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You were able to find a chunk in the wall that looks like it would be sturdy enough that you could tie a rope around it.
Alright, I'm going to tie a rope around it and drop it.
Alright.
Join us, warriors! Oh.
Alright, she's going to move up to there. And then... Okay. Fearless, it's your turn. Deadly.
Alright, have the bats dissipated any?
Nope. They are still going stark crazy.
Are they going to continue going star crazy for the next 5 years?
Maybe.
Perhaps I can just take a long rest while I'm for them to dissipate.
Understand you're falling asleep.
I believe you said you're aware of the like people you're directly adjacent to.
Yeah. Your vision is obscured to 5 feet.
So you can see him and her.
Yeah. That might not even be a her though. That's just the generic villager.
It's a village full of women. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to stick my hand out to the one directly north of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell them to reach for any other villager.
It's a him, by the way.
All right, I'm gonna tell him to reach for any other villager that he can grasp, and let's try to lead our way out of here.
Let's hold on. Gotta check something.
That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Okay.
It is a lot of people. Yeah, I think we found the village.
I'm trying to do the monkey chain here.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a
see.
lot
That
of
would
people and
be
a lot of bats.
he. So you're able to kind of roughly see that it's a tiefling male. He isn't able to hear you over the sound of the bats. So he lets out a scream when you touch him, and like cowers away, but isn't able to hear you. He thinks you're a giant goblin.
Motherfucker.
Red, it is your turn.
Red's gonna. Would Red be able to bump into the cliff face? Would Red be able to see the cliff face? Now, like since Damaia went up.
Yeah. Let me move Damaia. Should be right there.
All right. If
So
Red
you're
sees
able to move up to there.
Yeah. So, and I imagine she would see the cliff at this point.
Yeah, you would see the wall over the cliff.
She's gonna give it a good old try to try and climb up that with her -1 athletics. That's a 7.
That is not enough to just climb up the wall.
With the help of the rope?
Oh yeah, there's a rope there. That's right.
You would have to make a perception check to see if you can even see the rope.
I will make a perception check then. That's a 6.
So you don't see the rope, and you're not able to climb up the cliff.
Can I see Damaia?
No.
Okay.
Damaia is probably 15 feet up, or 15 feet away, including the 10 feet on the cliff. And you're obscured by bats to a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
All right.
I'm seeing if there's anything. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. All right.
Dirk, it is your turn.
Can I try and climb up again?
Is there room for you?
You can certainly try, but yeah, there might not be room for you. 19 is enough to get up there, and you're able to just squeeze in between Fearless and Damaia. But it is very tight up there at this point.
I'm gonna speak to the villagers and just tell them that we'll help them down, and then I'll climb back down because it's too tight.
Okay. Let's see if they even can hear you.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, one of them was able to hear you, but they're still hunkered down to try to avoid the bats. All right, Skywatcher, it's your turn.
All right, so the din of the bats is still like echoing out like throughout the cave. Can I talk to Rincewind?
Yes.
Would I be
You
able-
guys are outside of the bats, so you're able. So it's a little quieter for you because as soon as they exit out here, the mouth face, they go up into the top of the cave.
Gotcha.
So the noise goes down a little bit.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna call out Tallcaster. Perhaps use your magics to create mosquitoes or butterflies, something that bats eat, that might make them move out of the cave.
If I can try, I can only make them 5 feet. I'll do my best. What if that's easy?
Alright, with that, I'm going to stay here with Daphne, because I don't feel like there's anything else I can do to help. Except for wait for
Alright.
the bats to dissipate.
It is Rincewind's turn.
Okay, so Rincewind, not having like a great expertise with bats, is just gonna kind of create like a space of variety of insects that I can see, like 2D, and like a mass
Okay.
fluttering of wings, probably towards the center of the cave, towards here.
Okay.
We try and lure out. That's what you're suggesting.
You were able to attract a few who kind of dive bomb at it. And once they've dive bombed at it and realize they're not there, they go back to what they were doing.
They go back into the swarm?
Effect on the overall effect of.
Yeah, they're kind of circling around. They'll fly up to the top of the cave, then they'll circle back towards the opening because that's where they nest.
Then perhaps they came in a different way.
Yeah, possibly.
All
right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Damaia, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. Are the bats still all in this area that?
Yep. It is pretty much pitch black because of the bats.
I don't. Whoops. I was actually meant to read that.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1
Actually,
minute.
I was going to say, yeah, let me use that and let me attempt to scare them away with like a loud yell, like a yell or a scream, something high pitched that will scare them out of the area.
Okay.
Because I'm bats echolocate, and I'm assuming D&D ones are going to do the same thing. So some sort of like really high pitched whine or scream.
So make a persuasion check with disadvantage. I'll just use persuasion. So you make the loud noise. They open up about 5 foot around you for probably 2 or 3 seconds, and then they close back in around you. In that time, you're able to see the 2 more villagers right here.
Okay.
And the one up there that you probably hadn't seen already.
Okay. That's an action. Okay. Can they see me wave to them at all before they dissipate?
They're hunkered down, covering themselves with what cloaks they have to try and keep the bats from hurting them.
All right. I'm going to suggest that we should try to move them out of the area. Like, grab them and pull them towards us or something to get them out of here.
Yeah, as soon as you try to start pulling them, they're going to become terrified and hunker down even more because, again, they think you guys are goblins at this point.
Okay, well, then never mind. I'll just sit there.
All right. Daphne's not going to do anything. Okay. Fearless, it's your turn.
Alright, so I am going to. Let's see. Damaia, Cedric, and Red can't hear a damn thing I'm saying, can they?
You can try to. Red won't be able to. Cedric is up there with you. Damaia's up there with you.
I'm going to try to tell both of them, sit down, be still, and be quiet, and perhaps they'll freaking go away.
All right, Cedric and Damaia make perception checks. So Cedric was not able to hear you, but Damaia was.
All right. Well, can I see anything in front of me?
Just the one villager.
Nothing this direction.
You see another cliff face in front of you.
Does it go up or down?
It goes down.
It goes down. But I don't believe I want to go down. So I'm just going to sit down and be quiet.
All right. Red, is your turn.
Red is going to very disorientedly wander out of the bats. And she's like,
Okay.
there's too many bats in there. That's not fun. I'm just gonna come over here. There's a lot of bats. Everyone else went in there. I don't know where they are. I couldn't see them. I'm gonna sit down now. And she sits down.
All right. Cedric, what would you like to do?
Cedric's gonna jump down from the ledge and just lean against the ledge and wait.
All right. Skywatcher?
Skywatcher's gonna stay where he is and keep a lookout, especially for this. He's actually gonna move here and keep a lookout for this tunnel. Make sure there's nothing coming out of it. And he takes out his shield.
All right.
And tells Daphne not to worry, just in case anything might sneak up on us.
Okay. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, so, sorry, has anyone that's come down told me what's going on up there?
Nobody that's been up the cliff other than Cedric have came down.
Oh, Red hasn't been up yet.
No.
She did say there were a lot of bats, and she doesn't know where anyone is.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and ask Cedric, what the fuck is going on up there?
Okay. You take 1 point of piercing damage when you enter the swarm.
Does Cedric see Rincewind?
You'll both have to make perception checks to see if you're able to find each other. Yeah, you guys are able to find each other pretty easily in the swarm.
Cedric waves and says, "Welcome to actual hell."
Yeah, I'm asking, like, what the hell is going on up top there?
There's a lot of villagers up there, but they're all scared of the bats, and I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just sitting here.
Okay. I'm gonna come out of the swarm. Do I take more damage as I leave?
No, you just take the 1 damage when you enter.
And I'm gonna relay that information to Red and Skywatcher. And
Okay.
say maybe there's another way we can evacuate the villagers.
All right.
I don't know if that's any much.
Damaia, what would you like to do?
Well, we need to figure out how to get rid of these bats.
Fearless suggested just being silent.
You guys are too far apart. You guys probably can't communicate that.
What if I make the noise in the other room? Will they chase after the noise, maybe?
You could try.
Okay, so can I see, like, here?
No. You can see 5 feet all around you. And that's it. Because you were trying to look through bats.
Okay, it says within range. Do I have to be able to see that then? Or can I just estimate out of range and try to use it?
You can, you can create a noise in a general area off in
Okay.
that direction.
Then I'm going to try to do... I'm trying to think of something that they would eat. Maybe some skittering, like mice, but loud enough that they're going to be able to hear it. Over this way.
Okay. So you're doing thaumaturgy again?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do... They hear it. They seem interested for a second. You're not able to because you're in the bats, but they're able to. They can't find anything over there with their echolocation, so they're kind of just still flying around. All right, Daphne's not gonna do anything. Is anybody planning on doing more stuff, or are they just gonna wait out the bats?
Trying to wait up bats.
Yeah.
I'm way down the bats.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
After, let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So after about 30, almost 30 seconds of you guys sitting and just being quiet, the bats start to funnel back to where they came from. For you on the cliff, it would be down in the hole in the middle. So after that, all the bats fly back down, and you're able to see what you guys actually see.
Awesome.
Oh.
So, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I'm going to tell everybody to, and I'm going to say this quietly. I'm going to say, be quiet, and let's make our way down the rope quietly.
Okay. So are you going to go down the rope?
I'm on get everybody else down the rope, and then I'll go down the rope.
Okay. The cliff you guys are on isn't very wide, so they're going to have trouble getting around you. And the rope is on the other side of you.
All right, well, I reckon I'll go down the rope.
Okay.
Get them out.
And they all seem a little afraid of you, too, like Daphne is. Because, you know, giants.
Well, it's
All
not
right, anything else?
debilitating fear, is it?
No, they're just a little nervous about being around you. Because you're not as big as a giant, but you're still much bigger than they are.
Yeah, well, as long as they come their asses down, I don't care.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Red, it's your turn.
Red sees Fearless pop out there.
Okay.
She's going to. She saw all the bats go down after everyone went quiet, so she is going to. She's going to use message to talk to Fearless without any sound, and just going to be like, what's going on? Rincewind said there were people up there. Are you guys getting them down? Oh my.
Whoa, what was all that?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, I told him to come down. Be quiet.
Okay, good. And Red is going to move back to make some space.
Okay. Cedric, it is your turn.
So I'm just gonna stand up and wait and just help the people as they come down.
Okay. Skywatcher?
Scout's gonna stay where he is and keep a watch out for anything coming out. Can I make a perception check to hear anything down this tunnel?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, 11.
11. You hear the sound of water, like you would assume like a small waterfall.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess seeing Red and Fearless whisper. Well, I guess just Fearless whisper. I'm just.
Oh no, you would see like Red walk up to Fearless and then and then telepathic stuff, and then she walks back.
Well, Fearless wouldn't be able to talk to you though, right? He would have had to whisper.
No. He can send a message back. He can.
Oh, can he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just can't talk to multiple people or read their
Gotcha.
actually talking.
Okay,
And it's also limited. It's also has a word limit on it.
Okay, so yeah, not knowing really what's going on, I'm just gonna get close to Skywatcher and take the dodge action. That's it.
Okay. Damaia, is your turn.
Okay. Do we have people funneling out yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Actually, with the bat's gone, I see this person right here in front of me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to softly and quietly myself tell him and she tried to find and rescue the villager.
You cut out quite a bit.
I said I'm going to tell him that rescue the villager. And I'm going to point.
I heard I'm going to tell him and then villager.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to tell him we are from the village and rescue the villagers. I'm going to point towards the rope and say there's an escape route there. Be quiet and go.
Alright. So when it's their turn, they'll move.
Okay.
Which it is their turn. So they're... I'm just going to make a general athletics check. Which they don't have athletics, so... Natural 20. So they're all able to easily climb down the rope. So he's going to... That'd be 20... He's going to move out to there. So that's another 10. They're going to start. I'm just going to move them all out. Pouring out.
First a bat swarm, now a person swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Is anybody going to try to count them?
I mean, we can count if you like.
Were we told how many villagers went into the caverns?
I don't believe so, no. No, I don't believe so.
Are the males, are they guards?
Those are guards.
As they pass by, could I tell Red to arm them from the bag of holding? As they're like walking by?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Red will arm them, just giving out all the weapons we had found in that area. So buy clubs, spears, and shields, and knives.
That's a lot of people.
It's in the town, man. Entire town.
This. And bam. So let me rearrange just a little bit. This go there. It's gonna go there, there. Yeah, we'll just leave them like that. Okay, that's all the villagers down. Fearless, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can and say Damaia is everyone down.
I see the entire, what looks like the entire cavern. I believe so.
Alright, so I am going to recommend to my brother to start leading these people out quickly before any more surprises happen.
I'll call back and say, yes, of course.
And I'm going to stay back to make sure everyone gets out and that no surprises happen in the rear.
I'm gonna make a quick scout out of the area really quick, just to see if there's anything in here without falling into it.
Okay. Make a perception check.
It would probably take me like 2 turns for me to do the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't find anything other than maybe some scrap clothing here or there from the villagers. All right. Red, is your turn.
Okay. All these boys are out here. That's gonna move on down here. Red is going to do something neat, and she's gonna use Mask of Many Faces to turn her clothes and her mask and like all of her everything to have like a similar texture to the rocks, so she blends in really well with the rocks.
Okay.
And just kind of press herself up against it as she kind of sneaks her way down.
Okay. Cedric, it is your turn.
Cedric's gonna move like into the villagers and just try to communicate with them.
Okay.
And see if anyone knows anything.
This guy right here is basically trying to be the spokesperson for the group. He introduces himself as... Let me find him. Morok Erdgrey. He is a male dwarf, and he introduces himself as the owner and proprietor of the Nightstone Inn.
Nice.
All right. Cedric's gonna.
And he asks if Lady Nandar sent you.
Cedric looks at him confused. No, we just stumbled upon this cave. Because I don't really know what's been going on.
Oh, that's fine. Lady Nandar is the lady of the town, and she was killed in the giant attack.
He has a look of like crushing defeat on his face and asks, "Lady Nandar is dead?"
Sorry to tell
It
you this,
appears
but
so.
yes.
My most humble apologies.
And he says, "This is grave news." And gets very quiet. All right. Anything else, Cedric?
No.
All right, Skywatcher, is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna call out Maskcaster. You have this covered?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move. 2, 3. Call out somewhat quietly. Everyone, please follow me. We have learned that there is some sort of beast or animal in this cave, and we need to get you out as soon as possible. Guards, be on watch, and follow me.
When you mention the monster or beast, they start whispering about the goo
The goo.
amongst themselves. The goo.
Not the goo.
Sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
All
gonna...
right, Rincewind, it is your turn.
Dum dum dum.
Wendy's gonna ask them. First, he's gonna ask if this is everybody from the town, or if there's anyone that they know is missing from this group.
This is all that's left
This is
that
all
they're aware of.
that haven't died. Then I'm gonna ask about what they're chattering about the group.
He says they had heard about it from the goblins, something that they feared that was in the cave. As far as they know, no one's been fed to the goo at this point, but it is something to be on the lookout for.
Okay. Hearing that, he's not gonna want Red to be going off by herself, so he's gonna come up behind her and just cast or take the dodge action.
Okay. Damaia, you're searching the upper cavern, or the upper cavern.
Yeah.
So it's the villagers' turn, so they're going to start filling out this way. Guards in the front and the rear. He's going to be there. Lots of villagers. And every single one of them has got a name again.
Nice.
Is any of them named Ned?
Ned?
Yeah.
Don't believe so. I don't believe there is a Ned in the group.
Damn it.
If you're there right now. And these guys will be there. And there. Alright, Fearless, is your turn.
Alright. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, have it.
You won't see me tomorrow.
Pull it up. Actually, I want the remote.
I am going to move right here and say, move it out now.
Are you saying this loudly?
No.
Okay. Alright, Red, is your turn.
Red?
Yes.
Red is going to start sneaky deaking her way along this hall, being the same, like, keeping up the same texture as the wall.
Okay.
6. And around this corner here. See anything in this room?
Not right now. But do make a stealth check. Just so we know how well you're sneaking. I'll give you advantage.
Alright, 19.
Okay. Alright.
Pretty good.
Cedric, it is your turn.
You know what? I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
It was still moving.
Oh, sorry.
Is this like rubble blocking the path, or could I?
No, it's just loose rock.
Okay. That's where she's gonna end.
All right. Skywatcher or Cedric? Sorry, Cedric, is your turn.
Cedric's just gonna hang out in the middle of villagers. He's just gonna mingle around.
All right. Skywatcher, is your turn.
Okay, Skywatcher is going to go up to the body of Darthag and pick her up and ask one of the guards or possibly the proprietor of the inn, can you take her to Nightstone for proper burial?
He says he can do that.
Great.
But he's asking, aren't you gonna help us come back?
We need to...
We're very unarmed. We'll need... And we know the woods are full of goblins and orcs.
We'll need to clear out this cavern first, so you may use it again in future times of trouble.
Okay.
This goo you speak of is
All right.
concerning.
What was that? Sorry.
This goo you speak of is concerning.
Yes, it is. It's very concerning. All right, Rincewind, it's your turn.
Okay, so Rincewind is going to, seeing that Red's being stealthy, is going to tiptoe.
All right.
What the heck is sneak? Stealth.
Make a stealth.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and stealth and walk up.
Okay.
Where the fuck did Red?
She's the sneaky man. She's
Yeah,
been
and he's just gonna like walk up just basically so we can just see her, and I dashed while I cannot make any other actions. That's it.
She will put her finger
Okay.
up to the mask and like a
So I didn't alert.
All right. Damaia, you've made your circuit. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna climb down since I didn't see anything there.
All right.
Are we just following them all out? Is that what?
It's up to you.
I really want to cast like burning hands straight down into that pit and burn all those bats.
You're just, if you look down the hole, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to reach far enough to even hit the bats.
Well, too bad. I want to do it
I mean, if you want to waste a spell slot.
anyway. I'm not. I'm just saying. I could make a
All right, the
noise
villager's
and cast
turn.
it as they're coming up and get them as they're flying through and burn them as they fly past.
Okay, let's see. So many villagers.
We must move them as a group.
we must move as one.
One of us.
All right.
One of us.
Fearless, is your turn.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to have them pass word to my brother at the front that we will need to leave here and rest before we battle anything else.
That may be wise, brother.
You guys are shouting this, by the way, because you guys are on the opposite side of the.
No, I'm passing it through the I'm having the villagers do it. I'm sending word through the villagers to
Game
my
of
brother at the
telephone.
front.
So the message. So the message you get is, we need the best before we taught anything else.
But
Okay.
damn idiot.
All right.
All right, Red, is your turn.
Okay. She's going to around the corner here. She what does she see? Like I see this is like rocks or mushrooms down here. There's like a little bit of
In that area, you see Make a perception check, by the way.
Alrighty.
Just to see.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah, you see a small waterfall in front of you. But that's about it.
Okay.
It's hard to. Everything else is pretty shadowed. And about whoop. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. When you're about
there,
yeah.
Okay.
Out of the stalagmite in front of you.
Oh.
A black ooze pours out and blocks your path.
Hi.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look good.
Tell the villagers.
Let's.
No one listen.
Wow.
So it's an ooze,
Okay.
you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid. I'm a roll a d20 here. Okay, bonus action Shadow Blade. And throwing the Shadow Blade at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
23 will hit.
Take that 16 psychic damage.
Psychic. Okay. 16 damage. Yeah, it kind of just passes through it, tearing a little bit as it goes, but doesn't seem to hurt it too much.
Okay. That's Red's turn.
All right. Cedric, is your turn.
Cedric's gonna go down and follow after Red.
Okay. All right. Skywatcher, is your turn.
He's gonna look to the guards and say, yes, it's probably best that you be escorted. Brother, should we escort these people back to the village?
Yes.
It's okay.
Now be quiet.
Alright, so I'm going to...
Alright.
Not knowing what else is going on, Skywatcher's going to start to leave the cave to guide them out.
Okay. So you are technically off the map right now.
Right.
Okay. I'll leave you there just so we don't have to respawn your token, but
Gotcha.
all right. Rincewind, is your turn. You just saw Red get blocked off from a giant ooze.
Okay, so Rincewind is going to disengage. He's going to travel this far out. Going to yell to Cedric and Fearless, saying, "I found the creature. We need backup." And he's going to run back towards the thick of things. But he's going to the side, so
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right, Damaia, is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to move. You there. Can I see the ooze or no? Actually,
No.
oh, I guess I'll move there.
All right. This is the villagers' turn. They heard you shout about the ooze, so they're gonna very quickly move out,
Also, the
kind
ooze
of in a
should-
panic.
Also, the ooze should probably be above Fearless because it has a -1.
The ooze should what?
As it is, it's going after Fearless right now, and it has a -1, so it would probably go after the villagers.
The ooze is in a different cave. It doesn't see the villagers.
Oh no, I'm just saying in the initiative order.
I know. The ooze hasn't gone yet.
No, but he's
I was
saying.
just saying it's
Oh, yeah, in the reorder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me reorder it real quick.
Oh, Caster's gonna die.
It's okay, we're fine. I got this with my 20 hit points.
I'm glad I cast Mage Armor before coming.
Do. There are too many damn villagers.
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Move Dirthag off as well. Okay, so all the villagers have ran out of the cave. And it is black pudding time. By the way, it is called black pudding.
Nice.
So let's see. Let's drag that so I can actually see what it says. Okay. So it is going to lunge out and actually it's going to move just a little bit and is going to attack at red.
Don't do that. Damn
22
it,
to
that
hit.
hurts. That hurts a lot.
Wow.
Actually, that hold on, wait. Yeah, that hurts so much. Red is unconscious.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Well, see, I wasn't the one that died.
Oh, sorry. Would it have gotten
All
an
right.
opportunity from me when it moved?
Do what?
Wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you would.
Sorry, am I able to cast spells, or does it have to be a melee attack?
It has to be a cantrip.
Melee.
Can't be a.
If
it
you
has
have
to be melee?
Warcaster. If you have Warcaster, it can be a spell,
Gotcha.
but it has to be a
Okay.
melee attack.
So I'm gonna swing at it with my staff as it walks away.
Okay.
Thing
Please
for
save
that.
me.
I do not have a thing for that shit. Sorry.
That thing rolled 2 8s. 2 8s on the acid damage against me.
Why aren't you adding? Oh, I added a. A 12.
A 12 is enough to hit it.
So
And
5.
5 bludgeoning. Also, keep track. Your quarterstaff has a -1 penalty to its AC.
Okay,
So
what-
if it hits,
what
if
would
it
a
hits
quarterstaff
10,
be, out of curiosity?
do what?
Okay, and sorry, this is like my wizard staff, my arcane focus. Sorry, I brought over the quarterstaff for the staff.
Right. But so the way it works is because of the acidic nature of the body. If it takes a total of 10, the weapon is destroyed.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll make a tally.
So corrosive form.
So once it gets.
Wait, sorry. No, a creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes. Oh, you also take. Hold on. 1d8. Oh, you take. Yeah, let me see if I can post this. Hold on. We'll see what. So you guys can see what it says. A creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet. After dealing the damage, the weapon takes a permanent cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls. If the penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Duly noted.
And then what's it say? The creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet. So you would take the 8 damage.
Take 8 damage. It did more damage to me than I did to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna put 1 there.
God. This fucking
All right,
thing,
Misha,
I'm not
it is your turn.
I'll move here.
Okay.
This makes for great television,
Red.
by the way, because I can't see anything that you guys are doing.
Red? Yeah, here comes that death save. Hooah! 5. There's a fail.
Oof. Are we gonna have our first death?
Nope.
I hope not. I hope not. Cedric, is your turn.
Cedric's gonna move up towards Red.
Okay.
Try to. Is the ooze stopping me?
The ooze is in the way, but you are able to see Red because the ooze is kind of laying flat right now.
Okay, Cedric's gonna backtrack then. And try to go down the other way, so.
Okay. Skywatcher, is your turn. You've gotten all the villagers out of the cave. They are huddled outside.
Okay, and did they mention the goo as they were
Yeah,
fleeing?
they're all talking about the ooze or the goo. They don't know that it's attacking your teammates, but they heard somebody mention something about it.
All
So
right, that's probably enough for Skywatcher to know that they found it and are being attacked by it or attacking it. Probably doesn't know how dangerous it is. So Skywatcher's going to tell the guards to stay strong, stay together, and keep watch over these villagers. I must protect my friends.
All right.
So, can I start my movement from right here?
Yes. I'm saying you were in the entrance of the cave the whole time.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that. And make it here, and talk to Cedric and say, "What is our situation?"
Red's down, there's an ooze. Rincewind's in there fighting it. I'm trying to make my way around to save Red.
All right, good, and that's gonna be the end of Skywatcher's turn.
All right, Rincewind's your turn.
Okay. So there's like a hallway that it's like 5 feet across there, and then it's like 10 feet over across, kind of with the rest of his body, right? For the oozes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So kind of like layered all in, just in the kind of the space in between the hallway and in between these stalagmites. I want to cast web to try and trap the ooze.
Okay.
So just kind of over that area. I can draw it after, so not the full 20 feet. And let me put it in the chat. So. It's kind of like that-ish. Maybe. Yeah, I'll just kind of, yeah, just in between those stalagmites, I guess.
Okay.
In the hallway. hallway and the walls there to just try and trap it. And that's going to be the end of my turn, because I can like...
All right. Damaia, is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to come in. If I use my dash action, that's like a full action, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So I can't even get to her. Okay, well I'm going to use my dash and at least get to there so I can see.
Okay. It is the Puddin's turn. It is going to make a dex. So I'm kind of curious on how this actually works because it has the amorphous trait.
Well, that's why I layered the web kind of all over the floors and in between the stuff.
Yeah, so it says it can fit through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without having to squeeze. But I'm gonna still treat it like it has to make it. So
Would it be against my spell save?
Yes.
yes, which is probably 14.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. Is your spell save 14?
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Okay. So then it needs to make a strength check. And it's able to break free. And
It's action.
yeah, so it can move to there.
Oh, yeesh.
Hello.
It's more of like in this area, but that's as the best I can do without actually. It's able to get out. It's amorphous. It can just be around the web. I'll stick it there so it's not on top of you, but it is in a way that it is not in the web.
Gotcha.
All right, Fearless, is your turn.
Alright, can I see it at this point, or do I need to come around the corner some more?
You'll need to come around the corner some more. You're kind of maybe able to see the edge, but not really see the whole creature.
What about right there?
There, you're able to start seeing a majority of it.
Majority of it. Alright.
It looks like a big pile of ooze. It's black in
Going
color.
Tell Damaia to duck. Throw my last javelin.
Ducking!
Oh.
And it hits the stalagmite, and the shaft breaks.
Son of a
Because there is a stalagmite right there.
I don't have any more javelins.
You weren't collecting your javelins after you used them.
Oh, shut up.
It's
I don't
okay,
think I
that's
have
just gonna
anything
die.
to do. I don't think I have anything to do.
All right, if you got nothing else, then it's Red's turn.
Gives you advantage. I don't think that's a bonus action, is it? Reckless attack?
No, it's just something you do when you go to make an attack.
So,
Yeah.
But you have to call it out before you make the attack.
I can't do shit. They're
Right.
not
All right.
right now.
Red, is your turn.
Oh,
Red.
Red's dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
First death.
Wait,
Bye,
wait,
Byron.
no, you can't die.
No.
You can't die. I had things to save you.
No.
Not unless
boy.
you can bring him back alive.
No, I can't.
Bye-bye, Red.
Oh, red was good. I liked red.
I liked red too.
I liked red too. I'm sorry, red.
I like
And there's a new character sheet in there for you.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out what to play now.
I like purple.
All right. Cedric, is your turn.
Cedric's gonna dash around.
He's leaving?
All right.
As he's going by, are you leaving?
No, wait. Where's the entrance that she went through?
She went through the one you went through.
Yeah.
Oh.
The pudding trapped her.
Yep.
Can I retcon
You
that
can
again?
retcon that. Yeah, you can retcon that if you want.
He's gonna walk down this way. Oh. I think that's it. I don't really have anything.
All right. Skywatcher's your turn.
He is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See this massive pudding? And call out Demon Woman and Talkcaster, do your best. Maskcaster, can you hear me?
Actually. Small retcon. Deadly. Your javelin attack actually did hit it. I just saw the nat 1. I didn't even check. It did hit it, but your spear or your javelin still broke. But it did hit it, and took the 9 damage. I just realized that.
Awesome.
Okay. So yeah, Skywatcher. What were you? You're yelling.
I was just yelling to Demon Woman Talkcaster to do your best, and called out to Maskcaster. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No, that's what
All right.
Skywatcher was saying. So he's met with silence.
Yeah, you don't hear anything from Maskcaster. You don't hear anything from Red. Okay, Rincewind, is your turn.
I'm gonna yell to them, say, watch out, it hurts when you hit him. Up close. And Rincewind is actually just going to take the dodge. Shit.
Okay. Damaia, is your turn.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's been over since I cast Mirror Image before.
Yes.
Okay. Is he within range to attack me, or is he only?
He is within range to attack you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna mirror him. Yeah, I'm gonna mirror image myself.
Okay.
And if I move here, that's not gonna provide an attack of opportunity, right? So
If you move where?
here.
Yeah, attack and or implement attack of opportunity. You're still within range.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go there. So.
That because you're now behind cover. Because there's a stalagmite right there.
Okay.
All right. Is the pudding's turn? It's gonna try to hit Rincewind. Since Rincewind hit it. With disadvantage because of the dodge.
Nice dodge, Major.
10.
Oh god.
So it
Ooh.
misses. So yeah, you're able to dodge out of its goo that reaches out to try to smack you. All right, Fearless, is your turn.
Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna have to div. I'm gonna go get food, so.
Okay.
The only thing I can do
It was right when we need you.
Lose here. And I'm going to have to attack. Even though I don't want to, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my great axe to do so.
All right. 6 slashing, 21 will hit. It's -6, and it splits into 2.
Oh shit!
So
Are
let's
either
get
of them
that
in a-
one there? No, there. It's in the same space it was.
Two of them.
So this one's gonna be like right there. And let's see. All right. Now there are 2 puddins. Slightly smaller.
Oh.
Cedric, it's your turn.
Hopefully less dangerous.
Wait.
Also, also,
yeah, I take damage, don't I?
1d. Take 4. I think it's acid damage. And your great axe now has a -1 penalty to damage
So,
rolls.
If it gets hit 10 times, it's gone.
5.
5.
If the penalty drops to -5, the weapon is destroyed. But it is a permanent -1 to damage rolls.
The thing is not.
So instead of a 1d12, it's a 1d11.
Good thing is.
Or it's still a 1d12, but it has a -1 on it now.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Cedric, it's your turn.
Turn it, had to dip out.
That was a
I'm
turn.
gonna go get food.
Red, if you wanna, or Falco, if you wanna play the character, you still have access to it, I believe.
Yeah, sure. I'll do things. I was just sitting here deciding what character I'll play next, but sure, man. Okay. So Ooze split in 2.
Ooze is split in 2.
Are these still considered like the same creature? Are they still or are they 2 new things?
They are still the same creature. There's just now 2 of them.
Okay, gotcha. Toll the Dead. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Are you doing it just to that one?
Yeah,
I think it's a
just,
1.
Yeah, it's a 1-person thing. So just that guy.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
yeah, super make it.
Even with a -2. Even with a -2.
Fuck that guy. All right. Yeah, that sure is about everything Cedric can do.
All right, Skywatcher's your turn.
Alright, the only thing he can do is move up and tell his brother to duck and throw a javelin.
All right. 21 will hit. 5 piercing. All right. Rincewind, is your turn.
Okay, can I tell like what size of creature this is? Whether it's like a medium or a large? Like since
It
it's
was a large. It's now 2 medium.
okay. Could I cast Gust in an attempt to try and push the closest one to the web? It's a cantrip.
Yeah, you can try.
He says I think it has to make a strength save or be pushed 5 feet.
Okay. It's either one medium or smaller creature that you choose. Strength save. I'm guessing it's against your spell save DC.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, just trying to.
It is
Yeah,
not phased, so it like ruffles the surface, and it stays right where it is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't useful.
All right, Damaia, is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do burning hands in like angle that I hit both of them, but not anybody else.
Like that.
You're putting it right into the pillar right in front of you.
Well, like
If you do it that way,
to the
so
right.
it would only hit this one right here,
Oh well, then.
because this one would be obstructed.
Okay, I'm just gonna do.
Eldritch Blast, 22 will hit. 7 damage. Okay. Okay. This one is going to try to take another swipe at Rincewind.
No, no.
25 hits.
Ooh.
No,
I'm not even going to do the math.
You took the dodge action though, right?
Not
No,
just-
he used Gust.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
tried to
right.
push him.
So that's
It's a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
that's
12. There's a
think
lot of damage.
that acid would clear the acid.
All right. And then the other one is going to take a swipe at Fearless.
Another-
God dang.
So I'm down too.
How many different modifiers are you going to put on you?
All of the modifiers.
Yeah.
All the modifiers until Red's brought back to life.
All right. Fearless, make a death saving throw.
I don't want to.
You got to.
Hey.
It's a
Success.
That is a success. All right, Cedric, is your turn.
All right. Let's see. What does Cedric have prepared? For spells.
Cure all.
I wish. I can hold on. Let's. Oh. Cedric doesn't have the right amount of spells prepared. How dare he? 4. Is it alright if I prepare some spells, because he has drastically less spells prepared than he would actually?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Prepare what you need to. He would have had them prepared.
Yeah. Let's... Yeah. Alright, yeah, so he's going to action. He's going to cast Bless.
Okay.
And he is going to cast Bless on Uthal Skywatcher, Fearless, and Rincewind. So y'all have D4 on attacks and saves.
Awesome.
Which would include your death save.
Yep,
Does not.
which would include your death saves.
Oh, it does.
Yep. And as a bonus action, he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
16 will hit.
Yep.
And I'm guessing it's the front one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would
10
lose
force
my
damage.
concentration on my when I want to.
So the one in the very front is starting to look a little thin.
There's just a big old. There we go. Yeah.
All right, Skywatcher.
All right. He is going to go as much into barbarian rage as possible, and stand over the body of his brother. And in giant, he's going to say, Fuck you, you oozy bastards. And he's going to bring down his battle axe two-handed.
Okay.
Not use his shield. Oh, damn it.
6 is not enough. Barely. Just barely not enough. But you do have bless.
Oh, I'm actually
do
going.
all that.
I'm going to use. I actually am going to use my inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So natural 20.
For a nat 20. All right. Roll for damage.
9.
All right. So when
Slashing
you cut
damage.
it tries to. Yeah. When you come down on top of it, it tries to form 2 separate small oozes, but it doesn't have enough consistency left, enough rigidity left in it, and the 2 sections just kind of dissolve. And that one's gone. You're left with one smaller one.
And we're
The
gonna step up.
Fearless
original
with it.
one.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this is there.
And I take a minus
All
1
right.
to my battle axe.
Yep, -1 to your battle axe. All right, Rincewind.
8.
Not quite. 1 fail.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damaia, it's your turn.
I'm going to heal, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right, 20 will hit. All right. It is the Puddin's turn. It's going to take a swipe out of Skywatcher.
All right. 14
And
will
I'm
not
assuming that does not hit.
hit. Nope. Good thing too.
Are you... Yeah. I'm assuming it just missed completely. It didn't even hit your shield.
Oh, I wasn't carrying my shield. I'm holding my battle axe two-handed.
Oh, that's right. All right. It's deadly. Make a death saving throw. Remember, you have bless.
10. There you go. You've succeeded.
Nice.
What's the
That's-
plus? Oh yeah, for bless. Yeah, 10 is just enough to succeed. You have 2 saves.
I added my bless as a
Yeah.
modifier.
All right,
Good
Cedric,
about
it is
that.
your turn.
He's going to briefly step onto Fearless so he's within range and spare the dying Cedric. Not Cedric. Fucking Rincewind.
Rincewind?
Yeah, you're stable. Rincewind, no more death saves for you.
No more death saves.
Then step back and bonus action gonna do that other one. Smack a jam with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
That's an 8 to hit.
8 is enough to hit.
Or force damage. Eat it.
-4. All right,
That's his turn.
Skywatcher, it's your turn again.
All right. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to slam down his battle axe two-handed.
24 is enough to hit.
3 slashing damage.
3.
Yeah, it's a 1d10
Okay.
plus. I rolled a because I have a -1.
Yep.
So
And now it's a -2.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, wait, that reminds me. 1d8. So last time you would have taken 6, and this time you take 3
Okay.
of acid damage. I forgot about that part.
2, 7.
So that'd have been 9 total.
Right.
Yep.
I doubt it.
All right. All right, Rincewind, you are down but stable. Damaia is your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it again.
26
Oh.
is enough to hit.
That's a critical hit.
-10. Yep, it is looking very thin again. Its consistency is not quite there anymore. It's going to make a lunge out at Skywatcher.
All right.
17 to hit.
18 does, or my AC is 18, so it does not hit.
All right, and you don't have your shield on,
I
correct?
do not have my shield on. No.
Correct. Okay. Fearless, death saving throw. Remember, you have bless.
I believe in you.
Let's see if you stabilize.
Yep.
You stabilize.
Hey.
Only one death so far. Cedric.
Poke his head over Fearless. Action Toll the Dead.
Okay. Does
Take
not
that
make
six-
it.
Take that
Takes
six
6
necrotic.
damage. It shudders. I'm just making sure it can hear noise. Doesn't say that it can't. It just says it's immune. It's just immune to blind or to deafened. So I'm gonna
Well,
assume that it can. So
yeah, I
it
assume-
shudders and dissolves into the ground.
Hey.
All right.
Is dead. Good job, guys. You, for the most part, survived that encounter.
For the most part.
So am I able to get up now?
You are able to get up.
I would
And
like.
yeah, go ahead.
I was. It's not my turn. I was going to do something, but it's not my turn.
I have 1 health point. 1 month. Still 0.
Yes.
At this point in time, you guys are completely out of combat. There is no more turn order.
Okay. All right. Well, I
Because
would
that
like
was
to.
the only thing left in the cave.
I would like to go to Red's body.
Except
And-
you're still down.
Oh, I
Unless someone
thought I
healed
was.
you.
That's well. Okay. All right. Never mind then.
The ooze dissolved into the ground. There wasn't any way to collect it.
So does anybody want to go get me a potion of healing and Rincewind the other potion of healing? And that would be 2.
Did somebody say that they were down still and dying?
Everybody's
at
stable.
1.
Everybody's stable? Okay.
We're just down at 1 hit point.
Yeah, who's got the potion of healing? The guy who died?
They're in the bag of holding with Red's
Which is what-
corpse.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, all right.
Red has some.
I will go grab that and, run, grab the bag. I'll give you guys healing potions.
Okay, so you're gonna use
And
your
I
2
would say,
healing
like,
potions.
Pick up all of
do we need
whatever
any to leave
items
the cave?
you have.
Not able to.
That is a 2d4 plus 2.
Hold on. I can use Red's sheet. Its last useful thing. Here you go. Healing potion. There you go.
Yay.
For 1, and we need
Except
1 for the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, other one. Here you go. 7.
I'll take the 4. Rincewind, you take the 7.
Oh, you can have the 7 extra.
I got the 4. You take the 7.
All
For real.
right, and we'll delete those off of the list.
Yeah.
Save.
And I would like to carry Red's body because I want to bury Red.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bury Red with all of her stuff, or are you gonna?
Well, I'm
Take
gonna put her
damage.
stuff. I'm gonna put her stuff in the bag of holding, but I would like to bury Red.
Okay.
So
All right. So you guys will make your way out of the cave.
Yes.
No, we got stuff to explore still.
Yeah, what
Okay.
is
get out of
down?
here.
I say we should rest before we go anywhere. Whether we should take a short rest and heal up
Well,
some HP. And
Then
some
we
stuff.
need to get the people back in here then
Uh,
and fortify the cave.
We can quickly explore this alcove right here, just to make sure there's nothing.
I just thought we were taking a rest in here. If we were going to take a rest in here, then we need to get the people back in the cave.
We're not gonna take a long rest. I don't think.
Oh.
No, I
We'll
would say
do
like a
that.
short rest. Regain some HP.
Well, you guys are in short rest right now.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys are completely out of combat.
Okay.
Regain HP. I'm following him.
Long rest, maybe.
Oh, fuck.
Just a thought.
Oh yeah. I have a question. Would that
Yeah.
would that attack would that have like cracked and broken off Red's mask?
No, it would have hit you in the body. It wouldn't have hit you in the face.
I see. I was just yeah. All right.
Oh, I wanted to
If
see what's
anyone
under the mask.
removes Red's mask, yeah. If anyone removes Red's mask, I'll tell them what they see.
Oh, of course we're gonna remove it because we're gonna.
I am removing Red's mask.
So Red underneath her mask, she's very pretty. Very pretty girl. With like very dark eyes and a long down one eye. She has a long white scar down one of her eyes, and that eye's a bit milky. Yeah, she looks very very pretty and very like she's very fair skinned and just very pretty person.
Oh, okay. I was expecting
Alright.
to be like,
here.
All right, and Damaia, if you want to make a perception check as well.
Perception.
All right, you're both able to see that there is a small pool at the end of the cave and a small waterfall pouring into it.
Okay, I'm gonna go explore the pool.
There is also over on the side, Damaia, you're able to just make out small green mushrooms.
Ooh, okay.
There's about 20
do
of
I
them.
notice whether they're poisonous or not, or?
Make a nature check. Yes, you can discern that they are poisonous.
Okay. Am I able to collect them without poisoning myself while collecting them?
Yes, you're able to collect them. They're not poisonous to touch, or they're not venomous, they're just poisonous.
Okay. How much do I collect?
There are 20 in total.
Alright, cool.
alright. Now we must escort the villagers back to the town of Nightstone. Quickly.
I'm gonna check the pool before we do that.
Alright, make another nature check.
Oh, come on. Seriously.
It looks like a pool of water.
I would really, 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 just saying this, really love to take a long rest before we continue on our journey because I don't know about y'all, but maybe this might be the end of this session.
Yeah,
And
it's getting pretty close to the end.
So I could really, really use a long rest.
Also, people said they were taking that stuff. They would have found a piece of paper, and it's addressed. It's addressed to someone. I don't know the name, but it's essentially just a retelling of everything that's happened so far. Essentially, since she's made it to Nightstone, like and describing everyone in detail. Maybe even a few little pictures and drawings of them,
That's
and
nice.
just a very detailed note describing everything.
So this is like a letter to someone?
Am
I'm
I
going to take it with me.
am I correct in assuming this is a way out of the cave?
Yeah, it is another way out of the cave.
We should go
Hold
back
it
out
up.
the main entrance.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit to explore in the cave, but we are not in a position to do that. So we're gonna leave the cave, I guess, and start escorting the villagers back into town.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me figure this out real quick. So you are able to get out of the cave and take all of the villagers with you, including the one that is dead.
And red.
Copy
And
these. And red. So let's do this. And then, oops. Copy. And move you guys to here. And paste these guys all here. Okay. You guys are able to make it all the way back to Nightstone without any incident. So you guys are up here, and there's your guys' horses.
All right, great.
Awesome.
All right. And for all of that, for bringing back 31 surviving villagers, plus 1 dead villager, plus killing the slime, divided by the 6 of you. You all gain, for all of that, 1,750 experience.
Wow. Okay, that's level
That's level 4.
1,750, you said?
1,758.
That's more than we had to begin with. Okay. How much is that? 1,758.
1,758 plus 1,529.
Puts you at 3,287.
Hey, I did that without using a calculator. Hey.
Oops.
3287.
Yeah.
3,287.
Oh,
Awesome.
by the
Which
way, since
It didn't actually say anything about experience for rescuing villagers, but it says that it wants you guys to be level 4, so I calculated how much it would needed for each villager
Nice.
if you brought them all back. So, where am
does
I?
Red get any experience?
I counted Red as a part of that calculation, yes.
Yeah. I was just joking. Like, does Red get experience as she's a ghost now?
I mean, if she comes back, she would be.
Yeah. By the way, Deadly, the letter is addressed to Douglas Rosegard.
Can you put that in the
There it is. Roseguard.
I'm not sure. The bag of holding or the party loot?
Yeah, I can add that.
Thank you.
Alright, I think we need to call it a night.
That's weird. So if you hit 20 in a skill, it doesn't automatically move the dex up to 5? Or move the modifier up to 5?
It doesn't.
That
Why
might be
is
a
it
character master thing. But that's going to be the end of the session for tonight, right?
That is the end of the session for tonight. Oh, there it goes.
Alright,
That was weird.
let's give a shout out to our artists. Balco, who did the art for Red, and is presumably going to do the art for their next character. Also, Fearless and Skywatcher.
Cedric.
And Cedric as well. Rincewind was done by Douglas Kidby. Paul Kidby. And Damaia was done by Dungeons and Dragons themselves. And we got the music and creepy everything from
Tabletop audio.
Tabletop Audio. All right, so
Yeah.
thank